1972. Moscow. At the hospital, a nurse noticed a woman in a white lab coat in the hallway who was sitting on a couch, leaning against the wall. She had a bouquet of roses in her hand. The nurse shook her colleague by the shoulder, trying to wake him up, and then she recoiled in fear when she saw the bloodstains on the white coat and the protruding handle of the knife. The deceased was 47-year-old Maria Lyubashina, an obstetrician. The first version of the detectives is that this is revenge for a medical error. But the bouquet of roses in the woman's hands was very confusing to the detectives. What is he for? What does it mean? Illogical for revenge. Maria Lyubashina was married to Nikolai, an anesthesiologist. They had no children, and then Citizen Pavlov turned to the police. Maria Lyubashina delivered his wife a few days ago. The young parents were shocked, but Pavlov remembered something. He became an unwitting witness to two people in white coats quarreling, a man and a woman, and the woman looked very much like Maria Lyubashina. There were only 3 men working at the hospital. The detectives asked Pavlov to look at the male doctors. However, Pavlov did not recognize anyone. So it's all for nothing. At that moment, a tall guy in a white coat came into the office. He was an auxiliary worker, Nikita Avdeev. And immediately Pavlov reacted. "It's him!" Avdeev claimed that he had been mistaken for someone else. The young worker had his own room in a communal apartment. After conducting a search of Nikita Avdeev, the detectives found a photograph under his pillow, which depicted a young Maria Lyubashina with a baby. Nikita Avdeev confessed that he is the son of Maria and Nikolai Lyubashin. He was born with a serious heart disease, and his parents sent him to an orphanage, where he coped with the disease and grew up to be a strong guy. That's where Nikita Avdeev got his name. Now it became clear where they got his own room in a communal apartment, allocated by the state as an orphanage.